Hello.
Yes, greetings, beloved. How are you?
Greetings, beloved. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. How you doing?
Good, Lord. Good, good.
Yes,
I'm well. I'm blessed. I can't complain.
can't
Life
complain.
is good.
I'm doing well as well.
Nah,
Uh-huh.
that's good. That's a good thing.
Thank you for reaching out to me, as I am more than willing to further assist you on your spiritual journey. First thing first, have you ever received a psychic medium reading before? Should I explain to you how I conduct sessions? There's definitely some messages coming through for you. Dealing
No, I'm
with.
good. I'm good now. We can jump right in.
Okay, so first thing first, what I want to tell you is that your spirit guides are going to begin to tell me things about you from the past, present, and future, only to further assist you on your journey. But the first thing that I'm seeing with you is what your spirit guides are saying, that she needs to do some type of rituals to release stress, or rather to relieve, like, I don't know if you've been going through a period of grieving or stress or, sadness in any event. But what they're saying is, tell her to feed the birds in any event. And feeding the birds is basically providing your issues to nature. You know how when they say, talk to God, or rather go bury your feet in some soil and allow the earth to take away your pain, or take away your problems, or take away whatever
Right.
it is that you're going through.
Right.
With this, I'm seeing three
Right.
black birds, actually. I'm seeing three black birds, and for some reason it's a feeling of transition, and it's a feeling of freedom in any event. So again, what you want to do is, I'm not sure where you live at, but go feed some birds. But first and foremost, before you feed them, you have to, like, speak whatever it is that you want, like, I now release the pain, or I now release the, the feeling of unwantedness, or rather the feeling of unhappiness, or the feeling of emptiness, whatever it is. I'm going to allow you to express yourself. But what they're saying is, tell her to go feed the birds in any event. So you can feed them corn. You can feed them corn, and you can also feed them bread. Again, stress is coming up, as well as trusting. So you want to trust yourself. In any event, because to the extent that you begin to trust yourself a little bit more than you have been doing, is to the extent that you're going to be able to trust other people, or you're going to be able to see through other people in any event. So the trust thing is definitely coming up with you, beloved. So again, I'm not sure if you've just coming out of a situation, or you've been experiencing that, in the past, but this energy of you locking yourself, or you unlocking yourself in a relationship or something, that's coming up. So you want to heal yourself. Definitely you want to heal yourself, from these different emotions, because what they're saying is, it's all about spiritual growth, and it's all about spiritual awakening, and it's all about spiritual ascension. So in any event, you want to, just release it into the light, learn from things that you have been going through. Because, and when, as I was calling you, they say, what, this spirit, she's a very sweet soul. This person has a very sweet soul, very kind hearted. So it just hurts, or rather it's just like, unfortunate that at times go through these periods of, perhaps people taking advantage of you, or not acknowledging you, or something about, something around that flow. I'm going to allow you to express yourself and let me know what's good. But this is what's coming up now, in terms of you. And again, it may be a situation that may be happening in the near future, with a loved one or whatnot, or, say that again.
Gotcha.
Say that again.
I understand. You're on point.
Yeah. No, but this
You're
is
on
what's
point.
you're on point, Fife. But in any event, but in any event, this is actually what they're speaking to me about. It's just, letting go and releasing, and just giving you these, these different rituals that you can do to just further assist you along your spiritual journey. I'm not sure if you are a person that meditates in any event, but they want you to focus on the heart chakra, basically chanting the Om vibration, Om, that vibration, and that will,
Of course.
Say that again.
Of course, I know it.
Okay, great. That's beautiful. So this vibration is what's going to help you to get to the next step, or rather, activate your cells or activate your DNA for you to attract internal love and also universal love in any event. I'm definitely picking up the number 3 with you. So we definitely speaking about mind, body, and soul. So it could be a situation where they saying that she may be binge eating, or choosing foods that may not be so healthy for you, only because you might be going through in the past, you may be going through certain situation, but you want to take consideration of the food that you eat as well. So you want to approach your healing journey on a holistic level. So mind, body, and soul. To the extent that you're eating right, you feel right. To the extent that you feel right, you'll be thinking right as well.
Yeah, I mean, can you hear me?
Yes, beloved.
You can hear me? Okay, great. All right, you were breaking up for a second, but I heard everything you said. It was
Okay.
now.
Oh, okay, but you heard me.
I heard you, yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay, yes, okay. So then that's what's coming up with you, and I'm hearing, just tell her to just be patient. Just tell her to be patient. Tell her to be patient. Just she needs patience. Um, give me a second. I feel like give me a second. There might be somebody coming through here, because it feels, it's the sound, the voice that I'm hearing. The voice that I'm hearing is like someone that might have been close to you. Close to you, that made the transition, that she is saying that you always consulted in her with all of your problems. So I don't know if this is, are you familiar with a family member or even a friend of yours?
Absolutely. Absolutely. My mother, Ruth at the fountain.
Oh.
I talk to her all the time.
Oh.
And then also my father, he recently passed.
Oh, okay. No, this is a woman's voice. This is a woman's voice.
Yeah, my mom.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So because that's how she's identifying herself, saying that you always consulted in her, with all your issues or problems or whatever. And that's why she's saying, tell her to be patient. Tell her to be patient. Just be patient. And just believe in yourself, or rather, trust in yourself. That's the key word with you. Trusting in yourself. And she's with you. Again, do you have an altar up for her, or?
Right, I have a picture up of her, but the thing is, ask her, if you can ask her, she put, on my birth certificate, she did not put my father's name on there. She put somebody else's name on there. So I went to get my passport, and I'm running around like crazy because I had 10 siblings, right? 6 brothers and 3 sisters. I'm the 3rd oldest girl, right? And everybody's name shows my father's name, who is Oliver Salte, except me. And so she passed, and I don't know whose name she put on the birth certificate. If I want my birth certificate now, I had to pay $300 for the birth certificate. So if you could ask her what name she put on it, I would appreciate it.
Oh, that's more so physical stuff.
I know that's
that's physical. Okay. Yeah, you get it, right?
I get it.
That's more so physical stuff. I mean, although it could be answered, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that answer. But that feels just physical. We dealing with spirituality here. We dealing with, upliftment, going forth, ascension type of stuff. But I mean, if there's a will, there's a way,
I'll pay the money.
Yeah.
All right. So that's no problem.
Right. You have any questions? Those are basically the messages. Say that again. I'm sorry.
I do. I have a question.
Yes.
I mean, probably what you see as far as the stress and everything is dealing with somebody who was stressing me out.
Yes.
Because they was taking me through a whole bunch of nonsense.
Oh.
And that's been happening for a year now, so you probably saw that.
Right.
But I leave that situation. So, but the next thing would be around me.
Well, first and foremost, your mom is, that's number one. Your mom is,
Mm.
of course, definitely your spirit guides is, but I'm more so feeling like, you can set up an altar for Het Heru, in any event, any type of deities or entities dealing with wings, or like a bird type of aura is what your spirit guides is saying. So is angels around you? I don't know them individually, but just to answer your questions, you do have your own personal angels coming through for you. Your mom is coming through, of course. Your spirit guides is here, of course. And if you want to, further, lavish your altar, you want to get with all of the different entities or deities that deals with, like, like wings, type of thing. So Het Heru is coming through. I believe Het Heru is dealing with Isis. I think she's a manifestation of Isis. Oh, she is?
Yeah, I have Isis. Yeah, I have all those. I have, for some odd reason, I don't.
Okay.
A lot of the Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
A lot of Egyptian mythology. I deal with a lot of occult things. I walk around with frankincense and myrrh, take a bath in that, and so I'm pretty much familiar with how to, cover myself and keep myself protected. I read the Psalms, things of that nature.
Okay,
so I'll just set the altar up to Isis.
Yeah, so if you already have an altar set up for her, this is just a confirmation of who's around you. Because you have an altar set up for her,
right.
So therefore her aura is going to be around you because you're allowing her, that energy to permeate throughout your household. So that's a confirmation.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that's definitely good. And then, I'm feeling more so of like the goddess energy, like woman energy. You want to know about your father? Is that something that is in your heart?
No, my dad is good. I know he's good.
Okay.
I know my father's good.
Yeah, he's definitely good. I see him sitting on the couch. I don't know if he was a person that, read the newspaper all the time or just, sat on the couch or watching TV.
He just chilled. He relaxed on the couch and watched TV. My mom 24/7. He sat on the porch and talked about neighbors. That's what they did all day long. And mess with people. But for the most part, I'm sure he's doing good.
Yes, he's yeah, he's well. He's definitely well. Yeah. I just seen the vision of him. That's why I asked, because I'm tapping into the spirit realm, and we can't, your mother came through, so I just had that vision of your father sitting on this couch. So that's why I asked, perhaps you want to know, what's up with the father too. But he, like you said, he's good, and he is.
Oh yeah. And now I have a question.
Yes.
I want to relocate, so I'm wondering, should I relocate, if you're able to tell me this, to Maryland, D.C., or Atlanta?
Where do you live now?
I live in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Okay, and what are the two? Give me a second. Okay, so the first thing that came up with that is that whatever choice you make, you're going to make the best out of it. But one of the things that you want to take into consideration when you make these choices is, they're saying overpopulation. So I don't know, DC might be overpopulated, or rather Georgia might be overpopulated, but you want to go to an area, or you want to relocate to a place where the population is not really too overpopulated, is what your spirit guides is saying. So be just mindful, or rather somewhere where business is still going to keep clicking. I don't know again what you do now, but you don't want to go to a place where you're not going to be able to be making no money. Is what your spirit guides is saying. So whatever choice you decide, she's a survivor is what they're saying. So at the end of the day, if you go to DC, if you go to Georgia, where was the third one? Colorado?
No, it was actually Maryland.
Maryland? Oh, okay. If you go to any of those towns, you know, um, in any event, if you go to any of those towns, make sure that you know how to make money in those towns. But Maryland, I don't know about Maryland. I don't know about DC. I personally, I'm picking more so of the Georgia. Georgia. Why? Because Georgia is like, first of all, it's down south. First of all, the rent is a little cheaper. You get what I'm saying? You get a little bit more for your buck. Say that again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you get a little bit more for
I
your.
totally understand.
Yeah, and plus, DC is like Jersey. You want to have another, type of environment, or rather to start new somewhere. So in any event, as I said, Georgia, I'm not getting a bad vibe. Your spirit guides are not telling me no either. To go to Georgia, so I would recommend that if you want to make that move, you should, choose Georgia in any event. Maryland, too much crimes. DC, they crazy. Georgia too, but it's not as bad as the other two, in my opinion. In my opinion.
I got.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And that's where the, be patient and trust in yourself, messages is coming in with you. When is your birthday, beloved?
October 25th.
Oh, okay. So we're dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, definitely. Definitely the worrier. Scorpios is always worrying about something. They be having that OCD type of stuff. And not technically saying you, but from experience, you know, Scorpios like things to go accordingly, and they do have a very strong, affectionate, and passionate relationship with the people that they love. So, in any event, if that goes wrong, they feel betrayed and they feel unwanted, because Scorpios is the sign that they want to, please people. They desire, they want to give pleasure, and I'm picking that up with you where you are a person that goes above and beyond to please people. But then turn around sometimes when things don't work out, you feel it, and you feel it in your heart. So in any event, beloved, I definitely would, will recommend that you, guard yourself, continue to love yourself, and flow with what your intuition is telling you. Because as a Scorpio, your intuition is definitely on a high. And then two, your birthday is October 25th. So 2 and 5 is the number 7. So we're dealing with the Christ energy. Christ, Heru. And that's perhaps why they say Heck Heru, because you're the feminine aspect of Heru, which is the Christ, which is Horus, the sun.
Okay. All right. So, would you be able to tell me who I was in my past life?
Let me see if that information comes up. Give me a second. Let me see if that information comes up.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, so it appears that you were like a judge or someone that judged people's behavior, or like Mayat, writing things down, or noting, all right, this person did this person did that. So I'm feel like a scribe, like some, I'm what is that, who's that one? Thoth. It thought or Thoth, that the deity Thoth. Yeah. It feels like that type of energy, yeah, where you you wrote, and this is just one past life. This is not your only past life. This is just one of them that I'm tapping into. So in any event, I don't know if you are big on character, or rather, judging people according to how they behave, or treat you. But in one of your past life, I don't know, people might have, you were perhaps like a, an elder that everyone came to, to tell them, like, this person is doing that, or a mediator. There you go. You were a mediator. In one of your past life, you was a mediator. Yeah, helping people to get together. Rather if it was family affairs or even marriages, or even children, providing them with discipline, and providing them with wisdom, and providing them with higher knowledge. So you was definitely somebody that was a mediator, between, the physical and the spiritual, or just helping people to uplift their consciousness, or their vibration.
Got
Mhm.
got okay.
One of them in one of your past lives.
Right.
And then in another
So,
one,
any other?
let me tell you. And then in another past life, give me a second, because they're showing me another past life where she lives so lavishly. You live like, a goddess, or you live like a queen. You had different properties. You had a lot of, housing and stuff. And I'm feeling more so like it was inherited to you, meaning like your family came from royalty. It's not that you worked for it, but you was born into wealth, is what they're saying. She was born into wealth. Give me a second. You had 3 children. You had 2 boys and 1 girl. And the girl was last. So you had 2 boys and 1 girl. In this particular life, life that I'm seeing, in this particular life that I'm seeing, where and you didn't want to have a lot of children, because I don't know, for some reason it felt like you didn't want to spread all of, you didn't want to spread all of your wealth to your in-laws. So you didn't have too much children, because you was like, nah, because they all gonna get it, and it's for my children. It's not really for them. I don't know, you might have had that, and again, it's feeling like that greedy type of energy, which is not really bad, but this is what they're saying. So as a result, going, into reincarnated into this particular life cycle, in any event, you are now learning the lesson of giving. Oh, okay, so that's what it is. So because you wanted to preserve a lot of things for you and your family, which is not bad. Now in this particular realm, you are learning this lesson of giving. So that's perhaps why you're a giving person. You get what I'm saying? Are you a giving person?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not sick.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's it, because whatever it is that you haven't learned in your past life, you now reincarnate to learn new lessons, or what you haven't learned in your past life, you now learning it now. Mhm.
Well, I guess my next question to that, to piggyback off of that, is what can I do in this life so I don't come back?
So you don't come back here?
God, yeah, I don't want to come back here.
Yeah,
I can go on to another, planet or something like that. Like, I don't. This is like the lowest of all lowest. It's too much havoc around here. But
correct.
In any event, what do the spirit guide recommend that I do to kind of like focus? Okay, so my main once I should set up basically is for Haru. Anything with wings, things of that nature, feed the birds, okay, and then release where I'm feeling.
This session has been recorded. No, this session is recorded.
Okay, good.
Good.
Yeah. I guess my question to you is, what will my spirit guide say to you that I can do so I don't come back here again?
We're speaking about heart vibration. Is what they're saying.
Okay.
Everything that you do, your intentions with your heart, is
right.
What's going to be is what you are going to be judged upon, or in terms of, all right, should she go back, or should she come back to learn this? Nah, because her heart is, I guess as you say, her heart is lighter than this feather, or everything that she did with the intentions of loving, with the intentions of higher vibration. So in any event, anything that you do, make sure that it's coming from your heart and not from the ego, is what they're saying. So not being egotistic, but resonating more on a spiritual level, so that you can ascend and not come back on this physical dimension, is what they're saying. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, you're doing it. that's perhaps why the first thing that came up with you is grieving, or sadness or whatever. It must be from the relationship that you've been in, or whatever, whoever. But telling you to, okay, whatever issue you have, feed that to the bird so that your heart can be pure, so you can be free in any event. Freedom.
I will do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I could do that.
Beautiful ritual, by the way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very relaxing, very peaceful. I love feeding the birds, by the way.
Oh, you do? Okay, so then that's why.
Love walking through the park, feeding the birds, sitting under the tree, all that good stuff.
Oh, well, you're definitely receiving lots of confirmation, but the difference is you was feeding the birds, which is a lovely thing, but now you're feeding the birds with intentions. That's the difference.
Absolutely.
You see, that's the difference, Now you have
All right, so now jump back, take you back for a minute to my father, because the way my father passed, right, he had chemotherapy, and the chemotherapy, mind you, was 10 brothers and sisters, so the two head of the family decided they wanted to oversee his illness, and the other members felt as though, me being one of them, that they did it the wrong way. So needless to say, by you giving me confirmation that he's okay, I really appreciate that, because that was something that we definitely, wanted to know if he was, good. So.
Well, his soul is free. His soul is no longer in this avatar body, so he's better than me and you.
I know that's right.
He's better than me and you, and that's why I said, was there something in your heart that you wanted? Was this something that you was holding in your heart in terms of your father? And you said, no, not really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know he's good, and it's something that me and my sister, she hasn't gone past it yet, but I released it and let it go. Because I know that, once you pass, your spirit goes on. Just the physical body that goes back to the earth, the dust of the earth.
But everyone's not spiritual like you.
No, she's a Sagittarius, so I know it's gonna take her a minute to release it like so.
Yeah, them Sagittarius, them fire signs, they a different breed. They're a different breed, but they're loving people, and I love them Sagittarius.
I do too. Well, thank you so much. I really got a lot out of this session with you. I think I have watched your videos and things of that nature, and I do get a lot of insight from them. So you're welcome to post this one as well. So on.
Great, thank you.
Something from it.
Yes, beloved.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of my journey and a part of my audience. I'm pretty sure that they will benefit from our session. I thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Okay.
And what I'll do, I'll definitely take a minute to go with it myself.
Yes.
To see what else I can talk to my spirit guides about to lead me on my journey here. But you answered a lot of questions for me, and I'm sure I'll definitely be in touch with you again.
Yes. Okay, beloved. Thank you so much. Creator bless.
Creator bless.
Okay. Bye-bye.